How can I use a power bank and a Hollyland mic at once with an iPhone 12? Now I have the Hollyland Lark M2. If you have an older iPhone like I do, the 11 or the 12, then you have a receiver which comes with a lightning plug that plugs into your phone. In the bottom part, to keep your phone charged, there is a USB-C port. So you would plug from your power bank into here to maintain your good audio and also keep your phone charged. This particular kit comes with the USB-C receiver. So same sort of deal, got a USB-C plug that plugs into the bottom of your phone, and then on one side we have the USB-C port that you plug your power bank into. I do want to point out that it doesn't supply fast charging. Okay, quick update. I just ran a couple of tests using my battery bank and 3 different ways of charging my phone. So the first way I used the cable straight to the phone. Yes, I was able to get fast charging. The second way was using the pass-through port, and that worked. And the third way was using a magnetic charging adapter and cable, and I was able to get fast charging that way as well. So I think the reason why I couldn't get it to work before is because the port on my computer wasn't able to supply fast charging. So I think the key thing here in order to get fast charging with the Hollyland Lark M2 is to make sure the battery bank, also the USB-C cable, is able to supply the fast charging. So with that, I think we've answered the point there, right? We're using a new microphone which I did an unboxing for last week, and that is the Hollyland Lark M2. So we'll be testing that microphone out. Let's switch out the audio to the inbuilt microphone. We should now get an internal microphone. And of course the iPhone is using the Hollyland Lark M2. One of my favorite accessories is this magnetic necklace and the transmitter for the Hollyland Lark M2 attached. So if I needed to detach it, now I just simply pull it off, and then I could speak directly into the transmitter like this. Great if you got a lot of background noise. So if you could like live stream on YouTube, every little bit helps. So you can easily do that with this microphone that you can't with others. I think this is probably the least weird way of wearing it. It just looks like a necklace. It could be, I don't know, keepsake or whatever. Not a real big fan of the Furry Windshield. I wish they could come out with one which is a little more low-key, magnetic even. They could sell a separate accessory that just attaches to where the actual microphone part of it is. But it does a really good job. It does cut out a lot of that wind noise, so if that's what you're wanting. I really love the transmitter. It is so small. Without the Furry Windshield on it, it is basically a button. And we've got a magnet on the other side. You could stick it to your shirt, and then your microphone attaches like this. When the receiver is plugged into my phone, I can actually see which mic is connected. One of those lights is green, which means that this microphone is connected. So it's nice to be able to just look at my phone and be able to see, oh, okay, my mic is connected. And also because it's green color, the noise reduction is on. Maybe we should try our noise cancellation. We'll give that a go. So for green color now, is that the noise cancellation mode? What do you guys think? Did you notice a difference? So there are some cons. I'll just go through a couple of those. There's no limiter. As an IRL live streamer, we don't have any control over sudden bursts of loud noise. Now, fortunately, it has a feature called sound pressure level of up to 115 decibels. What that means is the audio won't actually distort until that level. 120 is where you're starting to go deaf. So it can actually handle quite a lot. This was the first mic where I noticed that stat, and we're starting to see higher sound pressure levels in newer models from other companies. With the combination of a limiter, you're going to see a lot of improvement with these wireless microphone systems for IRL. Anyway, I did have a scoring system which I've talked about in my live streams where I rated all the different mics. Keep in mind that no mic is going to have 100%. I've given the Ulanzi 52%, which puts it right in the middle. I still recommend it. Think it is a great mic, value for money. The Hollyland Lark M2, I've given it a 71%. I just found out one other cool feature. Normally when you have a receiver plugged into the phone, you won't be able to hear the speaker. For example, if you've got TTS with the Moblin app, you won't be able to hear that audio, but you can with the Hollyland Lark M2. Let's try that out.
Cliffcreates says, thank you to these fine folks for supporting the channel.
Not bad, eh?